father's side of the family was very musical, and my grandfather, Thomas Jefferson Wooten was his full name, and he had a nickname, Duck, but we always just called him Papa Wooten. But he played the fiddle. And my grandfather's tunes that had been recorded by my father, I didn't even know what the difference was, but I noticed a difference in the kind of music my grandfather played and the bluegrass fiddle style or the country fiddle style, but I didn't really have a name for what he played. I moved to Austin. At that time, I met one or two other fiddle players. He said, "Oh, he's playing old-time Appalachian style fiddle." I went, "Really? I didn't know what it was called. I had no idea that it was an old-time Appalachian style." But I started listening then to the old-time Appalachian fiddlers. I said, "Yeah, that's what he was playing." Then I had a name for what he was playing.
I was raised by my grandmother. Her family all chopped cedar posts, and so they lived in various camps. Every time they would be out there, since her mama and her mama's sisters had the most kids, everybody would come out after the day's work and play music. When I became a mother as a young woman, I started singing my kids a lot of the same songs and wanting to learn more about the music in the family and where it came from, and wanted to learn more, and so now here I am with him.
The advent of contest-style fiddling and Texas swing kind of pushed out the old-time Appalachian sound, because the fiddlers from the same families that would have been playing Appalachian style kind of switched over. For instance, Bob Wills, he was so popular that all the fiddlers wanted to play like Bob Wills' fiddlers did. And so they shifted over, and eventually not many people were playing the old Appalachian style anymore. That kind of got lost in Texas, except for little pockets, like my grandfather was a pocket, and there were other little pockets, little people here and there that played that old style. When they took Papa Wooten to a fiddle contest when he was an older man, he didn't win anything, and afterwards they asked him about it, and he said, "Well, those are all finger men, and I'm a bow man."
The rhythm, it is so bow-oriented, and it's a very different bow hand than classical or contest or any other type of fiddling to get that rhythm going.
When I first started learning some of those tunes of my grandfather's, I didn't know anything about alternate tuning, so I was playing them all out of G, D, A, E.
Oh my goodness.
And it was very difficult. If you're not tuned the same as the person you're learning from, it makes it hard to learn.
Contest style and Western swing both focus mainly on tunes and the regular G, D, A, E tuning, whereas old time gets way out of the box. And you get all kinds of really interesting combinations to be able to allow you to have a drone string, and makes playing a lot easier, to be honest. At times it can, and just a fuller sound.
Little rabbit, where's your pappy? Little rabbit, where's your pappy? Little rabbit, where's your pappy? He died, it was so happy.
The best part about this apprenticeship has just been the tunes are amazing, but also the history and the connection with the tunes, It's really special when you have a family that plays music together. It's a connection that is indescribable, and to be able to have these tunes to share with my sons and everyone else is a really special thing to me too.
Yes, it's been really fun teaching Alexa because she is a very quick learner. It's been good for me because I have to slow down the tunes and actually figure out what I'm doing, because a lot of times I'm playing the tune but I don't know what I'm doing or how I'm doing it. So it's been a wonderful experience because of the fact that she's a quick learner and practices, and it's helping my fiddling.
Growing up as a kid, coming from cedar choppers, it's a lot of poverty, and I definitely didn't have money to have lessons as a kid. If they weren't offered at school, I wouldn't have been able to have it. Being able to share that with kids that are interested is very important to me, for people to be able to learn regardless if they can pay or not, is very important, you know, because I don't feel like a kid should have to be held back just because they can't pay, you know, because really that's what this is all about, is being able to keep this going for other generations, to be able to share this history and this music.
Little rabbit, where's your cousin? I've got 'em by the dozen.